All right, well, thank you very much. That's your applause. So thank you very much, Tom, for inviting me, and thank you also to Vina for enabling this, this visit and for the kind introductory words. So it's a pleasure to be here and to be presenting some work that we've done over the last few years on cognition and brain structure and function in the schizophrenia spectrum. So most of the studies, in fact, that I'll show today are not done on patients with a diagnosis of schizophrenia, but rather on people who are in what we consider the spectrum of schizophrenia. And I'll try and describe first very carefully what I mean by that. So what is this phenotype that we call schizotypy, and how does it relate to schizophrenia? So that'll be the first part of the talk, defining and describing what schizotypy is and how it relates to schizophrenia, how we can differentiate it from schizophrenia. And then in the next big part of the talk, I'll show you some evidence on the relationship between the two. And I'll focus on our brain structural, brain functional, and some aspect of cognition studies in schizotypy. And then in the last part of the talk, which will be the shortest, so by the time we're there, don't worry, we've nearly made it, I'll sort of try and turn things around and say, okay, now we've learned a lot about schizotypy. How can we use this? And you're clinicians, most of you are clinicians or aspiring clinicians, so we and others try to make a contribution, not just in terms of basic science, how does the brain work, or how does it maybe malfunction in psychiatric conditions, but also what can we do with the knowledge that we've gained, and how can we use this in order to maybe support drug development, as an example. Okay? So first of all, what is schizotypy? It's basically a set or a cluster